Good morning, everybody. How are you doing? It's a great day out there. We're very, very lucky here in London. We've got brilliant weather. I think the whole of the UK has brilliant, brilliant weather. I've just quickly done a measurement for us today, very quickly, before I do the balancing. But it looks like we have quite a cool aura, actually. So let me just see if you can see that very clearly. I'm going to put them in, but this is the start. Remember, our auras are like layers of energy. And so maybe the next one may not be as bright as this, but it may mean we've gone into another layer. All right. So basically, I'm using this as for the group, as an energy for the group to see kind of how the group is doing. And I want to also give everybody some extra energy via frequencies, although we know that tapping in itself does frequency shift. All right, so I'm just going to give it a little balance, and I'm just going to balance it now, and I'll run it while we're going. This is the sound. I don't know if it's loud enough for you, but I'm not going to put it up too loud because it'll bother me. I can't hear it. But the thing is, frequencies come anyway, whether we can hear them or not. They are there. Yeah, remember I told the story yesterday that if a tree falls down in a wood, does it make a sound? Well, it makes a sound. It's just that nobody's going to hear it. The frequencies are there. So part of the thing is that you will receive the frequencies no matter what. All right. So now I've done it particularly for this group so that everybody can get extra energy. All right, I'm just going to invite a few people in and let's see if they'll come in. I know everyone's very busy, but I thought, one of the things to start your day off, because most of the time when we're self-employed, it's very easy to not have a structure. All right, it's very easy to get into a place where we kind of let the day just run. And I just thought maybe it's a good idea to just start the day having some structure. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Good. There we are. So, if there's been anything bother, hello Carla. Nice to see you. So, paying attention to things that are going on. What you want to just pay attention to is what is bothering you right now. Is there something bothering you? Remember, there's something else I forgot to say to you on the other days, is that you can actually improve your feeling. So if you've got a really good feeling, yeah, if you tap more on it, you can actually increase the intensity and the bigness of that feeling. So it's not just for removing old feelings, but it's also that we can use it to uplift feelings. So pay attention to that too. So see if you've got a good feeling that you want to have more of, and maybe use the meditation for that. All right. And I know that I'll be starting it off by actually verbally saying something that I'm going to be working with. But you can, because this is the beauty of you not actually being heard in this situation, is you can choose your own statement. All right. And we always know that everybody will, obviously, it's individualized. So you want to make sure that you pick something that's really pertinent for you. Okay. So that's really important. If you're a practitioner and you do EFT, please, do your own thing. Absolutely do your own thing, because it's just really being here as a group, as a collective, to be able to help each other and support each other and ourselves. Yeah, definitely ourselves. Never forget ourselves in the equation. And then the other aspect is that if you can, do a rating on your sensation and feeling, so between 0 and 10. I don't say this every morning, but it's always a good idea just to remember before you come on, is just kind of go, okay, where am I? Check yourself in and just go, okay, on a scale of 0 to 10, where am I? How am I feeling? And just get a name for that feeling, and then See if you can get a shape or a color. Okay, ask yourself, does it have a shape? Does it have a color? And if I can't see it, what might it be? All right, if it were related, what might it be? You can go one step further and you can ask yourself another question. Where did it come from? All right. Maybe when was the first time I experienced this feeling, or how old does this feeling make me feel? So most people say, well, that makes me feel the same age. No. When we're limited in any way, we are not in our adult mind. We're actually in the mind of a younger self, a self that separates out from us. And that self is the self that goes into those automatic patterns. Yeah. So it's always useful sometimes to get a little more information so that when you start tapping, you can connect and bring those parts back to you. You can change the idea of what is going on. Because to be really honest, consciousness is the ground of all being. When we're conscious, when we're able to see things in the reality of what they are, we can have a different choice. And the different choice is recognizing that at the point of where we are, of our choosing, is the point at where we are the creator. Yeah. That's the point that we have the power to shift and transform ourselves. So at that point of choosing, where we choose, we are in a massive place of power. Okay, so yeah. So Carla, here we go. Is there anything that you want to work with in here? You can put something in the chat if you like. If there's a feeling you want to improve, put that in there, and maybe we can have a look and see if there's something that you want to work on, and maybe with what maybe a statement that might be helpful for you, so that you can start it off in that way. So if you have that, put it down. Otherwise, I will just get into it. So for me, I'm feeling quite good. But what I am also thinking about, there's a few things that beliefs that I'm trying to shift for myself. A couple of things that have come up for me. So I'm going to be focusing on the feeling that that belief has for me. All right. So I may have a belief that maybe, well, sometimes some people have a belief that they can't do something, or that they're powerless, or that they can't manage, or they may have a belief that money isn't good for them, or that they have to be poor. You know, if you very often you can't love God and go to heaven if you're rich. There are all sorts of crazy, funny beliefs that we have. So it's useful to kind of just learn to find out a little more about that. So I'm going to be working on something that has come up for me in my mind. So I'm just going to go with the feeling that I see. Okay, what you say? Feeling of actually, all right, feeling just a tiny bit anxious, but I understand why. Good. Okay, so make sure that you locate where that feeling of anxiety is in your body. Yeah. Just go in, have a check, go, okay, I'm feeling a little bit. Is that about a 2 or a 3? Yeah, or a 4? Just kind of notice. You can work in two ways. You can say, if you're feeling okay, so then pay attention to what part is okay, and maybe get a shape and a color of that and go, yeah, I can increase that. Or you can work to diminish the other one. All right. So kind of play around, be creative, because this is a creative tool. Ah, excellent. Yes, you're on it already. Wonderful. Okay, let's go. Let's start. All right. Good. So just taking a nice deep breath in and out. And if you can, just allow yourself to ground yourself. I know, Carla, I don't know if you did any grounding yesterday, but just bring your feet on the floor. Kind of notice your feet. Notice where you are sitting in space and time. And if you can, imagine bringing energy down into your body. And from the middle of your feet, just let them go. Let the energy of you go down, down, down into the ground. So you're grounded and you're there. Okay. So, all right. So I'm going to start. All right. So the points very quickly are the eyes, around the eyes, under the nose, under the chin, clavicle, chest. Okay. Or you can do it that way. I often do it that way rather. And then arms and head. All right, so you can go with me. There's no supposed to, there's nothing right or wrong. If you get lost, don't worry. If your eyes are shut, don't worry. Just kind of just go with it. As long as you're tapping, because the tapping with intention is what changes the energy. All right, okay, let's go. So I'm going to just use, even though I'm feeling okay, there is bits of me that are still worrying. And I don't quite know how to shift it yet. I totally love and trust myself anyway. Even though there is a little niggle and doubt, and there's something that is getting in the way of me releasing it, I totally choose to love and accept myself. Now, and even though things are going to be going on for a long, long time, and I am concerned that I may not be able to keep my energy up, I totally choose to love and trust myself anyway. Okay, now remember to breathe while you're doing this process. Okay, on top of your eyes. This feeling that is awakened in me. Side of the eyes is just there for me to know. Under your eyes, that there is something that I need to do work on. Something that when released will allow me to glow. And I know as I take care of myself, things will start to bubble up. And they bubble up for a good reason. So that I can allow my body to loosen up. From experience, I know that we're here to be happy. And that is what we are here to be. So I know when these feelings come up, they're a message for me to set myself free. Top of your head. Feelings are a way that my body lets me know that something is going on deep inside. Top of the eyes. I don't know what it may be, but I'm willing to look inside. Sometimes it can be so scary. Sometimes I want to run away. But I know that if I allow myself to look, I might even get to learn to play. Under the chin, under the nose. I'm here to learn and grow. And growing means finding out. As I grew through the years, my mind showed me more. I learned that I can look inside and see a deeper truth. I learned that all is not as I thought it was, because I create. And my body knows how to look after me. My body knows how to guide me if I let it do so. My body knows how to help me. So I choose to have a look. I choose to go inside. And just let yourself go to that feeling. Find that feeling deep inside. See the shape. See the color. Be curious. Be curious on what's inside. And as you look at that shape, be curious. How come it's that one? How come it wasn't a different one? What makes it perfectly that? Pay attention, top of the eyes, to the edges. Be aware of what's just on the outside and what's in. Look at the definition of what you see. And be curious as you begin now. Just allow yourself to go to that boundary. And have a look at what it's made of. Have a real deep look. Does it look like cells? Be curious what comes up. Notice, does it have any openings under your nose? And if it does, what do they look like? And if it doesn't, is there a key? Is there some way that it can be opened? Because all feelings have an energy. What we forget, that deep inside, when feelings are trapped in, we can't use that energy that resides. And then go into the heart and the center of that. Have a look. See if you can feel what it's like. Know that the center is very special. As you take time to go inside. Really breathe beautiful big breaths into that center. Imagine yourself going small. Imagine yourself fitting into that energy. And as you breathe, expand it all. You might notice that as you breathe in and as you breathe out, you start to begin to grow inside. And as you breathe and as you blow out, all that energy begins to expand outside. Allow that feeling to just expand as you breathe. And when things expand top of your eyes, you might find they begin to get even more light. See if they can seep through any gaps within the boundary so that that inner light can go outside. That's it, that's good, yeah. And then let it expand into every cell within your being. Under your nose. Imagine that energy lighting up everyone. And what I do is I imagine that every cell has a face. And I shed the light to every cell so that I can hear every cell in my body. I watch them smile. And as they smile, I hear a hum of delight and happiness as I see them bouncing around. To me, they look like happy little emojis, all beautifully yellow with a little orange surround. I see blue in there and a little bit of purple and red. I see all the colors of rainbows in the particular hues that they are. So imagine your body and your cells singing. Hear it, make the sound really loud. Let it fill right throughout your body. Let it go through in your blood. You can do it this way. You can allow your blood that connects every part of you to carry those cells, or you can just see them as a vibration of light going through to each cell. And then, guess what? They splinter out. Top of the head. Just watch them moving outside your body. Watch them moving through your aura, pushing away all the negativity and fear, bringing that wellspring of light outside, sending it all away, sending it into the universe. And as you send it, you recognize a truth that everyone else is sending too. So light comes in from above. Let light come in from below. Let light come in from the sides, left and right. Let light come in from front and back into your heart. Let your heart be nourished by that light. And then fill it so. And then send the light out to everyone that you do and do not know. Because the truth is, we are all one. When we go deep into the cells, when we look inside, we see that they're made up of molecules in which atoms reside. And inside those atoms, there are protons, neutrons, and electrons. The electrons that travel all around. And that's the part that wanders off, that goes to everyone else. But all matter is comprised of this. We, at this fundamental level, are all the same. There is no differential between us. So when we do this, we connect to everyone and they to us. So sending to them allows them to raise, and sending to them allows you to receive. Because as it gets sent out to others, so too does your body need to receive. So just allow that feeling of watching things going in and out. You are in control of this. You're in control of what it's all about. On your chin. You are the creator of your being. You are the creator of everything that you do. So in a moment, that as you tap and choose, that is when you become the creator of you. That's good. Good. So just allow yourself now, as you beat away, allow yourself to beat that beating drum that beats for you and beats for the world as you create a magnificent hum. Maybe you can allow yourself to let yourself vibrate, and you can make a song if you like. You can make another song, whichever song you like. I know that my voice is maybe not the strongest, but you can give it a good hum and just imagine as you do that, you can feel it going through your body all the way down into the earth, up into the sky, to the left, to the right, out in front and behind. Just really feel it vibrating all the way through. All the way through, letting it go all the way through the center of you. That's it. Really let it vibrate. I can feel my feet vibrating right now, so I'm sending it down into the earth. Yes, grounding all the way down. I'm going it right away through the earth, all the way down to Australia, down there. Okay, and up into the sky, into the stratosphere, and to the sides, to the east and to the west, to the north and the south, in front of me and behind me, to the all parts of the globe and the universe. Sending that energy out. Just really thinking about someone you love, maybe even thinking about how you love you, and just really let that feeling of energy just expand out. That's it. That's it. Good. Good, 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 good. One more round. Peace comes within me from above. Peace comes within me from below. Peace comes within me from left to right. Peace comes within me from front to back. Peace goes outside me from above and below. Peace goes outside from left to right. Peace goes outside. I share it from front to back. I share it all outside. And now give yourself a tapping hug. Really give yourself the tapping hug and enjoy it. Yeah, and I'll give you all a hug too. Take care. Good. Okay, let's see. I've done a balance and it's probably about 30 minutes now. I know it's a bit much, but I'm going to do another aura and let's just have a look at that. The right one might be useful. Okay, so that was the first one that we had. I'm going to have a look and see what the next one is. I'll be curious. Have we got into another layer? Have we got more green? Have it changed to another color? Let's be curious. It's taking a bit of time. So it's gone more green. Okay. If you remember that green and gold actually. So I will post that. So that's interesting, isn't it? So green, more green and gold it's gone into. So we've been trying to send out light and energy, and I would really like to see this become really very gold, very actually the copper is the color of the central pillar in Kabbalah, and copper is about the gold and the silver coming together. So if we can do that, that means we're getting the left and the right side of the brain coming in so that we can get more and more energy. And if the coppery goldy color comes out, it means that we're actually really resonating at a very good space. So yes, that's good news, isn't it? That's good news. Right, let's see if we can really build it. I know we've got layers and layers and layers and layers, and that is excellent. Okay, let's see who's on. Hi, Lynn. Thank you for coming on. Carla, how did it feel? Did you feel a little bit better? Did something come up a little bit better? Hi, Fiona. Thanks for coming on. So, yeah, let us know how it changed you. Is there something that came up for you? Something you want to work with? Something that may just give you a clearer insight? Sometimes thoughts come up that allow us to get more and more insights. So just give yourself an opportunity to, oh, let's see, great, lots of yellow fins. Yellow fins, that's interesting. What is fins? Is that fins like in a fish, or what is that? Not fins, energy, like, oh, like a sonic boom. Wow, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. So you had a sonic boom experience. Wow, fantastic, fantastic. So I'm guessing that you were able to send a lot of light out and a lot of energy out, and also hopefully you were able to also experience feeling that coming back to you, because it's really important to be able to have send out, but also to notice that you also need to realize that you receive. All right. So part of giving, the interesting thing about airlines is you have to put oxygen on first in order for you to be able to give out. So make sure that you're filling and nourishing you so that you can give out more. All right. So that you can give out more and do more of what our purpose is, and whichever that purpose is. But to be able to do more of it is what it's all about. All right. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. And thank you, Carla. Thank you, Fiona. Thank you, Lynn, for coming on. And yeah, like, share, let other people know if they want to come on for the daily balancing with EFT and on the Genius, then that will be brilliant. All right. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye. See you all tomorrow morning.